Okay, in this video I'm just going to quickly show you how to generate the cyubeVR template project that's very useful for blueprint modding. I'd say it's required really because if you want to access any of the C++ classes, then this automatically generates them all for you. You don't have to do any dummying stuff for it instead. Now, if I quickly switch to this monitor, and I have this project here. So if you just double click it, you'll see it says missing modules, rebuild, yes. And then this takes a while. This video is going to be a bit boring, but I suggest maybe you instead, let's put this over here, there we go, that you try and follow this, like this text, this readme, the readme first. Because it is fairly straightforward, but you know, things can break. Yeah, so if you see this error here, where is it? There, it says failed to create virtual memory for PCH. Ignore that. I think it's just a memory issue. And if you do see that when like you're packaging or other things, like just do it again because it will work again. When you just like it's more of a try again and it works or thing. Yeah, so you'll see here that it says could not be compiled, try rebooting from source manually. So now what you have to do is right click this, and if you haven't already generated these project files, there's one there, may as well do it again because just to show. So it'll generate this .sln file, right? So now if I open this with Visual Studio and I quickly go back to this, got love when Visual Studio crashes. There we go. Yeah, so now give it a minute to do its thing. Yeah, so now if I run the build, it will build it from a command line instead. Oh, whoopsie, didn't mean to do that. Right, there you go. And it appears to have worked. Let's see what it's doing here. There we go. And now the project has been generated. So yeah, it's very simple. And now you can run it from you can either run it from Visual Studio, like I just showed you again, or you can just double click on the U project now, and it should just run it in like just as normal standalone. Yeah, so you probably won't be able to see all these folders because Git doesn't, like when I put it on Git, it doesn't keep the folders because they're empty. Or I could fill them with .git keep files, but there's a lot of them, so I don't bother. Instead, you can use the empty content hierarchy, which again I'll link into the description of the video. And yeah, it will basically give you this dummy folder. So you don't have to do it though. But as you can see, if I go to C++ classes, there's all the classes for the game, and then you can now access everything inside them. Now one more thing, I'm going to quickly go packaging settings, make sure yep those are on, and I'm going to package the project quickly. I'm just going to hide that quickly. And I'm going to, I know you can't see anything right now, but I'll just pack this into, oh, delete that. There we go. I'll just re-show it now. And you'll see it will probably start building all the modules again. And it might fail as well. So we'll see what it does. Now luckily the game is fairly small in this sense, so it doesn't take too long to build. Alright, so it's building the stuff. There seems to be... Oh, there we go. Now we'll see if it actually doesn't fail packing as well. Cool, it actually packaged. So yeah, if it fails, like up here where it says where it is doing it, counting up the modules that it's compiling. If it usually like sometimes it fails around like 50-ish out of 81. If it does, just package again and it'll work. That's the same in Visual Studio. If you're building it and it fails, then just build it again because it should just work. It's I think the memory thing again, like that same memory error. So yeah. Anyway, it's nice and simple. Message me again if you still have any problems after this. And thanks for watching.